Okay, hi, video games. This is Gargoyles Quest 2. Let's go. I think I just tried to put in a password. I don't know what that's about. Is the mic unmuted? The mic's unmuted. Let's see. Is it unmuted on here? Yeah. Alright. I might even be louder than the game. Who knows? Shoutouts to anyone who can figure out what my costume is without going on my Twitter. Although you should definitely go on my Twitter and like my costume. But if you know it without having to do that, it's pretty impressive. Hi everyone. Sort of got going without any of the preamble. What am I doing here? Oh, that's fine. What am I doing here? Oh, yeah, there we go. No. That is not correct. A jaunty little run. Yeah. We're gonna have a jaunt through the old Garg 2. Garg harder. Did you know this is the only NES game with 0 slowdown? Oh, okay, that's neat. I don't expect to make it up on that platform. Okay, you just take your time, pal. It's not a speedrun or anything. Whatever. You do you, buddy. Happy Halloween. What is everyone dressing up as for Halloween? Y'all are dressing up, right? Ah, come on. Oh. Okay. You can't have 2 of these projectiles on screen at once. So that was awkward for a second. We're just gonna borrow those spikes briefly, don't worry about it. That's not what I wanted to do, but that's fine too. I'll go here, down, drop. And we're gonna try not to die, but that hasn't gone my way lately. Nope, I don't trust you. Yep. Okay. I was right to not trust you. Haha. Oh, hey! Shoot the right way, please. Normally I would want to die here, actually, but since it's a marathon run, I don't want to take any unnecessary deaths. At least maybe not till later. But there's a game over setup, warp that you set up by taking a death there. Which would be very nice, but once I end up with 0 lives, I have a sneaking suspicion we might actually end up with game overing unintentionally, so we want to try to avoid that. We're going to take that death there as a result. Not that any of you have to worry about that. We're getting the same gargoyle and demon-y action that we would otherwise. You might even get a little bit more if I do screw up and we have to do a little bit of stuff over again, but hopefully that's not the case. Not that I want to cheat you all out of some wonderful video game action, but on a personal level, I prefer not to fail miserably. There you go. I don't know what that was about. I don't know. Just the first thing that... Didn't know what to do with my hands. It's the first thing that came to me. No! Ah, crapper. Okay, hang on. Okay. I don't know if that fire pillar does 2 damage or 1, so I didn't want to deboost off of it like I normally would after taking that unintentional hit. Alright. Well, if that's the worst thing that happens in this run, then we're loving life. Exclamation mark password. I don't think that works here, but, you know, it works in my heart. Shoutouts to Ragnoid. Gotta keep track of the password. Manic Ascendant is working tonight, so let's see. You're working as a wait staff. I mean, I feel like you could still dress up if you were working. I don't know what your job is, but I feel like, I mean, any job that has you work on Halloween, especially on a Sunday, I feel like would not only be amenable to you dressing up in costume, but would encourage it. And if not, they can go pound sand. Is this a mod? Yes. This is actually a mod of a game called Doki Doki Panic, which was originally envisioned to be a Terminator game. No, this is a standalone game that actually did come out in the US. This is Gargoyles Quest 2 for the NES. Being a little cheeky there. Name I don't care to repeat aloud. That's what you came up with. You had you're sitting there on the create an ID screen, and that's what you came up with, huh? Okay. Who am I to judge? That is a lousy spawn we got there. Alright, Beatles. I think we had John, Paul, and Ringo all show up there. George was... Oh, there's George. There we go. I don't know why George is the fourth one. Don't ask me. That's just the order in which they came into my head. You know, in those days, I was considered the fifth BFO. Sure you were, Alpha. Sure you were. I think I timed this poorly. It could have been worse. It could have been better, too. Oh, okay, alright. Well. Yeah, it was alright. Those beetle spawns are, let's say, random. I don't know that they're actually random, but they're, you know, functionally random. And they were not kind. We're gonna do this. We're gonna take it nice and breezy through here. We have to do a death warp, and I don't want to mess it up. So now that I've taken it breezy, we will not mess it up. Which I did not. That was a-okay. Good stuff. We have warped successfully. Okay, we're going to do a back boost here. Boy! Yes! We took damage successfully, and now we're moving in the correct direction. Video game strats. Okay, we're going to drop down here, borrow that ledge. A little tiny couple of pixels, easy for me to say. Come up here. We're going to borrow this ledge, too. This piranha plant's like, what? I guess you call it piranha plant. I don't really know what's going on with that enemy right there. Hoi! Drop all the way down. Okay, so we have an extra life here. This is good. In case I eat poop. Poop is a funny word, I don't care. Whoop! Aha! I didn't die this time. I didn't game over here unexpectedly. What a huge win for me. Alright. That stage was slow, but that was, I don't know, I had a good time. Did you all enjoy that stage? I had a blast. That was better than going trick-or-treating. No, it's not. We got no candy. Alright, so that's the real question. You're going trick-or-treating. You got one house to go to. You want to go to the one house with the best candy. What candy are you trying to get for Halloween? That was a really, that was a long walk off a short pier. I realized that, the way I framed that question. But what is your prime choice Halloween candy? I honestly don't know what my answer would be. Although off the top of my head, I'll say Twix. Twix bar. But I don't know that I would, like, stand by that. So as you offer suggestions, I will maybe amend my statement. Reese's Peanut Butter Cup. That is Devin, you give me excellent answer. Also, yes, I say Reese's just for fun. I know it's Reese's. Yeah, Reese's cups are delicious. Some people get really annoyed when you pronounce it Reese's, which just makes me want to say it even more. So I hope no one is that sort of person in chat. Unless you're a jerk, and then I hope you're really annoyed and go away. How about that? Let's see. I look for Butterfingers. I always like Butterfingers, but now that I'm older, you know, they kind of get stuck in your teeth, which is kind of a positive and a negative, but I find it more annoying than anything. But they do last a long time, that's for sure. Okay. And we get the boost. Wow, that was like pro business right there. Not gonna lie. That was like mid-season form on Gargoyles Quest 2 here. It wasn't all that impressive or anything, but you know, it's the minor things, you understand, that really make the speed run. If you know, you know. Let's see. What else we got here? Kit Kat. I do like Kit Kats. Kit Kats are very tasty. Oh, wow. Okay. Let's see. I'm trying to reach out and do this. Oh, I was trying to grab that wall, or grab that platform. Actually, I wanted to land on it, and failing to do that, I tried to grab it, and I didn't do that either. So, we'll make do. We got one genie. There are 2 possible genie spawns. We got one of them, so that's bad luck. You can get 0 of them, which is excellent luck. I always worry about that bonk right there. If you are a little slow to recover your flight off of the bonk, you end up a little too low to grab the... Okay, bonefish. You end up a little too low to grab the platform that you're up in front of, and then you die. You fall into death spikes. That's no good. We don't want that. We want to deboost here instead and go into this boss fight with 1 health. Sounds scary, but should be okay. We got... What a horrible night to have a curse. Actually, you know what? I think Halloween is the one night it's like a perfect night to have a curse, right? I mean, not that you ever want to be cursed, but of the nights to have curses, it's hard to say that like Halloween is a horrible night to have a curse. Okay, this is the Sand Froge. I apparently licked the Sand Froge. Actually, you know what? I'm not even upset about that death too much. I mean, I'm a little annoyed. It's going to cost us time, but... The little baby Froge was hanging out, and what it does is prevent you from jumping, but, not me. I was too hot to handle. Too cold to hold. Oh, yeah. This is what we got going on here. Split, please, yeah. I don't remember what I was saying before I died, so let's just move on. So we're going to take an intentional death here and an intentional game over. Hence, I was not super broken up about that death to the Sand Froge. It was not on purpose, to be perfectly honest, but sometimes we have happy little accidents, and that was one of them. So we warped back to our password here. That enemy is called Ragnoid, named after a viewer of mine named Ragnoid, who really likes that part. Okay, so we don't want to talk to this guy. We want to give him the gremlin stick. This wakes him up. He's like, I'm back to life. I feel much better. I don't understand demon medicine, but that's how it works. What do we got? Let's see. Skittles. See, I never liked Skittles, Cooking Death. Never liked Skittles. They just... They sort of occupy that same taste center of my brain as Fruit Stripe gum, which I think is the most disgusting thing. Period. So trying to figure out how else to end that sentence. No, Fruit Stripe gum is horrible. So Skittles is a slight step up, I guess. But yeah, I don't know anything about green apple Skittles, but just Skittles in general are not for me. What we got here? We want to use this. We have our Cyclone platforms here. They might be called Tornadoes, something, but I like Cyclone. I like gummy candies a lot. Sour Patch Kids are pretty tasty. Oh, switch. Yes, I remembered. Okay. We have to do a boss fight here, and if you don't have another opportunity to switch your weapon unless you do it right at the end of that little mini stage. and I often forget in my haste to get to this part. No, Fruit Stage Gum was, like, would make me actively feel like I needed development manic ascendant. Like, never for me. Ah, crapper. Oh, now we're dead. That's okay, though. That's fine. It's not what I wanted to do, but I can make it work. Stop hitting me! Why are you hitting yourself? Why are you hitting yourself? Why are you hitting yourself? Okay. That was a circuitous way to deal with that fight, but I already died once, so I felt like perhaps I should not do it a second time. The good news is we have another game over warp that can be benefited and made faster by taking some deaths. The bad news is that was not one of the deaths I wanted to take. May or may not be an issue. We will find out. Let's go to the next stage. See what happens. Tornado times. This stage can be a lot of fun, actually. You can bounce off of these spikes. Fast boost here. I'll be seeing you later. Come on. You. Did I go high enough? I did. Just barely. Alright. Uh-oh. Head, you. Not the bees! We're gonna switch back to this! Oh. What we got here? Okay. Jump down, they go slowly. That's fine. Go slowly again. Okay, so now it's dicey. Or more accurately, the next boss fight will be somewhat dicey, potentially. Okay. Go this way. Okay, there we go. We were probably 1 or 2 hits away from killing them the first time. Sadly, we were fewer hits away from dying. So, them's the breaks. Don't take more hits than you can take. It's just general video game advice. What about the dogs when they bark and the bees come out? Yeah. Well, no, they replaced them with a robotic Richard Simmons, Smitty. Let's see, this game is top 5 walking animation for NES, sure. Yes, everyone, I think, when they first see this game, has a similar thought process, so I think you're on to something there, Danny. Okay, this is Scyther. He doesn't do much except for die, so he's my favorite. Alright, next stage coming up. We need to not die, because I haven't hit my game over warp yet. That comes up after this stage. You see we have wing level 3 now. Wingling can fly a little bit longer. I like that. There's a final stage in this game where you have infinite flying power, which is awesome, except that it's kind of a tease that you don't get until the very end of the game. I know, it makes sense, because, you know, it's the end of the game. Power up as you go, but still, it would be nice to have it a little bit more throughout the game. Yeah, let's switch over to the platform here. Because we're going to use that throughout this next stage. We're going to the Hall of Mirrors, ladies and gentlemen. Whoop! It's very Hall of Mirror-y music, I think. Kind of nailed it. fly right over this ghost. Oh. I didn't need to do that. Not with 0 lives, I'm not doing it. You can actually I guess, let's call it pixel perfect, sneak through those spikes. But I have a boss fight to do, and 0 lives to mess it up with, so we're gonna be a little bit careful here. Pardon me, while I do that. Okay. Oh, crapper. Oh my Jesus, I'm blowing it. Okay. Whew. The good news about when he just charges at you like that without switching forms, yeah, he's running into me, but he's also staying in the form that I can attack a lot longer. And that makes my life a lot easier, especially when I'm sitting there dying. All right, everybody read this. It's a little break for the story. Enjoy the story. I forgot about that last part. That's a hell of a thing. Oh yeah, and of course everybody knows that last bit. I mean, you probably pieced that together by now. I will now unclench. Yeah, did you know that guys can benefit from Kegel exercises now? Never mind. See, Mike knows. Mike knows. Alright, Ragnoid returns for password 2. And now we have to go through a maze. Don't worry, I know where to go. We're not going to go to door number 1. We're not going to go to door number 2. We're going to go to door number 3. That's the door we want. Bop down here. Drop. Get this. Go. Get this. And then go. Those are death spikes, so you don't want to hit them by accident. So we're not going to. That's my strategy. Things I don't want to hit, I don't hit. That's the essence of speedrunning. Don't hit the bad stuff, do hit the good stuff. Come to my seminar. Only $4,000. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, let's go get some stuff. That's how you do it, Lax. Yes, that's how you do it, Lax. Don't hit the bad stuff. Do hit the good stuff. That's the secret. They never tell you about that in speedrunning class, but that's really the secret. If only I knew earlier. What can you do, man? What can you do? Especially in Ghosts and Goblins. Like, you may want to not hit the bad stuff. Doesn't always go that way, though. Sometimes the game has other ideas. Hey, what's up, Kong? Thank you for the good luck. More of a pucker. A pucker clench. Uh-oh. Ooh, I just pulled on some cable. I don't know what cable it was, so I need to be careful. Alright, so remember earlier when I said we're set up a death warp? Well, now we're going to do that death warp. We're going to hit a game over, and we're going to go back to password number 2. Hoi! Dead! Because we don't want to have to go back all the way through this foolishness. Game over. Game over. And he's like, hey, stupid, when you die, you come see me. And we're like, cool, that's what I wanted to do. Thanks, pal. What's up, 3-2? What's everybody's thoughts on Almond Joy and Mounds bars? Basically, coconut candy. I'm not a big coconut person, but I remember very distinctly when I was, I don't know, probably 5-6 years old, sitting on my grandmother's bed, eating a bunch of, probably Mounds, not Almond Joy. So there's some point where I liked them. Alright, we have win level 4 now, and we get to see the greatest enemy in this game. Check it out. Look at that guy! If you need a last-minute Halloween costume idea, Just unhinge your jaw and go as this guy. I guess add some wings, but you know, that's optional. Really, this guy is all about the jaws. Or the unhinged jaw, I should say. Ooh. We got the clean pass. I'd love to see it. Okay, so let's see here. Do a little one, and then a big one, and then we jump, and then we go. I think you're supposed to do big, then little, but whatever. This is kind of not the best time to switch, but whatever, doesn't matter, we need to do it at some point. Okay, switch back to a Blockbuster, or Buff Daddy, what does this say? I don't know. Oh, wait, crapper. Crap. Factory. I remember earlier when I was like, you gotta switch back to the weapon now because you're gonna run out of time to, or not have a chance to do it when the fight starts. Well, that's kind of what happened there. Okay, we win. Now he's Predator. But he is my prey! You know, that's the famous line. He is my prey. That's how Arnold talks, too, in that version. That might be Danny Glover. I've never seen Predator 2. I don't know. I don't think that's a very good Danny Glover impression, but who's to say? Not me, that's for sure. I'm gonna try to approximate that. I'm trying to move like that JKL mouse emote, or that rat. That's my favorite line from Predator. Is let's see. Is please don't disturb my friend. He's dead tired. Sub-Zero now. Plane Zero. Bonk. Those are death spikes too. So we boost. Use our iframes to get through. Oh yeah, no, we don't need that yet. We need the Blockbuster. Now we can switch back to Hollywood. You guys remember Hollywood Video? Okay, no, actually, who cares about Hollywood Video? That was terrible anyway. So, what was the name of everybody's local video store before Blockbuster came in and ruined everything? Crap. Ours was Vince's Video. Oh, really? That hit me? And there was two of them. Crapper. How do I want to do this now that I have no health? The real answer is, I want to just die. Oh, okay, well, I wanted to have already died, not die at that exact moment, but you know what? I asked for it. Can't complain. The game gave me what I wanted. Give me what I want. Okay, give me what I want. Do I have the, no, I don't. Quick. Alright, back boost. Up. Go! Don't hesitate! Yes! That's how you're supposed to do it! Imagine being able to play the video game that you're playing. What a concept! What an honor! I just saw one called Mega Flips, which sounds like... Actually, I don't want to say what it sounds like. But it's very funny in my head. Wait, Walmart and Kmart? I remember a grocery store used to have, I think, movie rentals. Now that you mention it. This is not how you're supposed to do this. Harry the Plactopus. This is no good, Harry. You've made a mockery of my Doofenshmirtinator. I don't know if these hot Phineas and Ferb references play with this audience, but that was a spot-on Dr. Doofenshmirtz. It really was. If you don't know who Dr. Vivid Schmertz is, just, you know, just say props. That's fine. Just give me my props. That's all anyone needs to do. There, go up and over, and then go up. Drop down, right in front of the dumb crown. Yep. I should have just stuck with it, because I was going to take damage anyway. Alright. Okay. Let's do it again. Boom. From downtown! Count it! And we'll slide in with just a low 31, because you have a little bit of talking you have to do at the end of the game. It's kind of weird, admittedly. I didn't invent the rules for the speedrun. That's how it goes. You know, fun fact about this game, the timing actually ends, or the ending actually comes at different points between the US and the Japanese version. But no one runs the US version because it's slower, so it hasn't been an issue yet. Gargoyle 316. That's a terrible Steve Austin. I don't have Steve Austin. And that's the bottom line. Cause no, I can't do it. I can't do it. I don't know how to do a Steve Austin impression. I can do Arnold and Macho Man. No Steve Austin. Isn't that funny? Oh well. Seems like an easy one. Just kind of have a Texas accent and say that's the bottom line because Stone Cold said so. And maybe Steve Weiser every once in a while. I'm going to put up a screen, and I'm going to get my Super Nintendo ready, and we'll play Super Ghouls and Ghosts. You guys have seen that game before, once or twice, right? Let's see. The M in NME stands for Muscles McGee. Why does it stand for two things with an M? Elder Spork. What does beardless Jack do doing NME sales? Well, brash. Actually, I'll explain it when we start the next run. Thanks for the GGs, everyone. Super Ghouls and Ghosts coming up.